What's up, everybody? We are back. Special edition of the Bench Talk Sports Podcast. I got my brother from another. What's up, B?
Troy, man,
Bradley?
it's so good to be here, dude. I've been waiting for this moment for I want to say years or a year, but like months or days. And actually, this morning when you gave me like 3 false starts, I've been waiting for a minute, man.
It does feel like you've been waiting forever. I appreciate your patience. We don't do a lot of basketball on here, college basketball at least. So you are my resident college basketball guru. So for the people at home, my boy Brad, as you can see, a little bit of a Michigan State Sparty. Draymond Green may have been his best man at his wedding,
Go
unconfirmed.
green, man. Go green.
Go white, right? Is that
Yeah, you
did I
got
get
this,
it?
dude.
Okay, all right. And we have an upcoming game here next Saturday, right? Huskies and Sparty getting after it now that we're in the Big Ten.
Sparty's coming to town on the 17th. I've been waiting for this moment since UW made the decision to join the Big Ten. This is gonna be, I think every 2 years it'll be home and home every
Yeah.
other year or something like that, man. After UW put the shellacking on Michigan State in football now for a couple of years, I can't wait. I can't wait for the Spartans to come to town and to run UW out of the arena, man. It's gonna be so fun.
It's gonna be fun for you guys, I'm sure. Yeah, hard times in the Husky basketball program. Danny Sprinkle's doing his very best to try to
A little sprinkle, man.
well, a little sprinkle on it. It's been a very light sprinkle for sure. We're not raining yet. So it would be nice to see that from the 3-point line, but of course, we're also playing Michigan State, which means ABA basketball, 52-49. Hopefully, has
It could
Izzo
be
modernized the program yet?
I think some things about Michigan State basketball have never changed, right? They rebound, they play football on the basketball, and they can't flip and shoot to save their lives. But that really, that's been like the stalemate, the steady through line for 30 years of Izzo basketball. There's been times when they can shoot. This is not one of them for sure.
It hasn't been for a minute though, right? Like you're saying, it's just been sort of ground and pound. They're like the Pittsburgh Steelers of college basketball.
Yeah, this year's a little bit interesting because it was really supposed to be a down year.
Okay.
The years when Izzo is predicted to have like a really good year and they come out, they're like number 4 in the country in the preseason, and then they just eat crow to come out. This year was the opposite, right? They lost shooters last year, so they lost Jason Richardson, they lost Jaden Akins, right? And they came out this year. And, they only really have 2 freshmen playing. There was another dude who was redshirted last year, but they were not expected to be able to play basketball this year.
Okay.
And sure enough, they've developed an identity and they're winning games, man.
I'm looking at that.
14-2. 14-2. They got 2 losses, Their 2 losses are to Duke and to Nebraska by a total of 8 points. They played Duke hard. The Nebraska game was exactly what we were talking about. It was just like a grind, low-scoring grind where they lost by 2 points. Nebraska was so excited they rushed the court.
That's a little wild.
Come on, y'all.
That's a little wild. Unless you've got like a superstar on the other sideline and a number 1 ranked team, pipe down. Good win.
Yeah,
but calm down.
It should be like Barry Sanders, right? You score a touchdown, you hand the ball to you hand the football to the ref, and you walk off with class.
Granted, Nebraska hasn't had a lot to celebrate recently, but it looks like they got a good team this year, right?
They had won like 18, 19 in a row or something weird like that.
Okay. Right? I'm trying to I'm looking at stuff right now, and I was trying to get prepared for this last night. So I was a little surprised to see the Cornhuskers were balling, apparently.
Sort of.
Yeah. so,
Sort of.
so we'll see
Sort
if
of.
that continues.
Sort of.
I want to learn a little bit about this roster, okay?
Yeah.
Because I'm looking. We just talked a little bit about Jeremy Fears Jr. Name is familiar to me from his brother Jeremiah, right? He was playing, having a pretty good rookie year in New Orleans. Good luck to that, Jeremiah. Uh, so tell
Pelican.
me,
Yeah. Quiet.
and then I see Jackson Kohler.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seems like a hell of a kid here, 14 and 10.
Yeah.
So tell me about those two guys. This looks like the two best players on the
Yeah.
team,
Yeah. I mean,
statistically.
before we get started, like, can we just mention the greats of Michigan State basketball
Oh
past?
dear.
We got some like
Oh, was that Magic?
we got some Irvin Magic Johnson sitting on the shoulders of greatness. We got Steve Smith, as you said. Like there can never be a conversation about Michigan State basketball without Draymond Green, without
Draymond. Yeah.
Matt Ishbia. Like we should be talking
Who's
about,
who's just blowing money down there in Phoenix right now?
dude.
Although they look good, I can't lie. They surprisingly, post Durant, they look pretty good. But yeah,
Yeah. So let's talk about this year's Spartan team, man. Here's what I can say is that I've watched every single game. So I can tell you, but you have to promise me this, that like you are not gonna ship this back to Lil Sprinkle man for the download for the scouting report. Cause this like I want this to be as top secret as possible. Cause I'm gonna tell you what's good about the Spartans, I'm gonna tell you what's bad about the Spartans, and I'm gonna tell you how to beat the Spartans.
the beautiful thing is it won't matter. If he has
Nobody
that
watches
ever.
this, right?
Well,
Now,
well,
like,
no, well, there's that, and I don't think even like if they told him what plays were coming, I don't foresee us winning that. Although who knows? We
you
have some
know,
talent. We'll talk about the dogs. We got some players.
do you? You sure?
We do. We got
Oh,
a couple.
all right, that's cool.
You know.
All right. So,
Wait,
so
wait
here's
till you meet the flying German, Hans
oh,
Steinbeck.
he's got a Deutschman.
Yeah, yeah, we got a guy. He's 18 and 11. He's gonna go in the first round this year.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
1, 2, 3. Nice. Uh, okay. So, here we go. So, Jeremy Fierce. I mean, everything starts with the Spartans with Jeremy Fierce, right? He's our point guard. He's not a shoot first point guard, but
I'm
he
seeing
is.
that 28% from three is okay. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. I mean, when I looked at some of the stats getting ready for this, I was like, I didn't even think Jeremy Fears is shooting that well from three, right?
Okay,
Like, last year. So here's the Jeremy Fears story: is last year he was slated as the next Mateen Cleaves point guard, right? Like the point guard in Tom Izzo's image, just like
okay,
the dog on the court, just like the leader of the team on the court. So last year he comes in as a freshman, right? What happens? He gets shot. He goes home over the holidays to Illinois. He gets shot, and it like in the leg. Luckily, he was okay. Ruined his whole
freshman.
freshman year. Yeah.
Okay,
So he's back this year, and he's balling, dude. And not only is he balling, like he does everything that he's sort of in that. I think of him more as like an Eric Snow type point guard from
okay,
Michigan State
okay.
pass, like
Yeah,
that pass first, always going to run the offense and a dog on defense, right? He like this team defensively is really strong, and I mean, everything happens where we start and end with Jeremy Fears. He plays.
okay,
He's got to, if he's not leading the team in minutes, he's got to be darn close to like leading the team in minutes. Barely comes off the court. Part of it is because we
yeah,
don't really have a backup point guard, but
okay.
so like it all starts and ends with Jeremy Fears.
Yeah, he's playing almost 31 minutes a night, so he's
Yeah,
and Izzo usually runs a pretty tight rotation. He doesn't. He's what 7-8
yeah.
deep usually.
Yeah, I mean, the way that Izzo's rotation, it always starts the season with 10, 11, 12 deep, and then he starts to like shore it up
Whittle that
as
down.
yeah. And, part of the problem is, like I said, Michigan State can't really shoot the ball, right? It doesn't really have a two guard that can shoot the ball. So they sort of have this like two guard by rotation. So they started the season with a guy named Kerr Tang as their shooting guard. Like
Okay,
Kerr's shooting
okay,
35% from three, But the truth of the matter is, if you watch Kurtang play, you feel like it's closer to like 11% from
Okay.
three, right? Like he's got this sort of like deep wind up on his 3-point shot. Sorry to armpit you there, but like, but he like, but it's messy. Then there's another backup point guard, Trey Fort, who's gotten some starting minutes at times,
Okay.
but Trey's shooting under 30% from three also. And then there's the freshman who's the third two guard, Jordan Scott. And Jordan Scott sometimes plays the three.
Okay.
But he's a dog for the ball, man. Like both of our freshmen are really dogs for the ball, but he too can't shoot though. He's shooting like
Yeah, man.
25%, you
Yeah,
know.
this is Brick City here, man.
Yeah, it is. So it brings in this dude, Divine Ugo Chuko, and I think I actually
I
got
was.
that
Did
pretty
you say it
close.
right? I saw his name and I was like, I don't know if I want to give that a shot, but
Yeah. I would
what's
say the first 5 games of basketball I watched this year, I was like, how do you even say that dude's name? But I've heard it time and time again. So Divine started, he's a transfer from Miami. He's a
okay.
sophomore. He came in as as a backup point guard, but he's
Okay.
gotten shooting guard minutes because he's really the only one of those guys that can shoot. He's shooting, 46% from three right now. So like the minutes that Divine gets, he plays the backup point guard for Fears and he plays the shooting guard. So
Okay.
so that's good. So like from two the two guard, we struggle, man. We struggle to shoot the ball with the shooting guard. So that's going to be a problem. Before I get to Jackson Kohler, well, let me talk about Jackson Kohler and Carson Cooper together. So
Okay.
so Kohler's our starting power forward. Cooper's our center, and those two are beasts. Those two are big beasts. I mean, they rebound the ball. They're both double machines. But the thing about Kohler that's new this year is he hits the 3-point shot. So
I see that.
Jackson
Yeah.
yeah, as a freshman, they called him mini Joker, right? Like, because he would have these little cute little post moves, and he'd like fade away, and he'd do these like twirls and shit,
Okay.
and he would always miss his bunnies, man. He would miss his bunnies. He still misses his bunnies all the time. I'm like, dude, that's a bunny. I could hit that bunny, but now he's developed this straight on 3-point shot, and he's good for like the pick and pops, right? So he'll pick and pop like three to
All day.
five times a game, and he's shooting
Okay.
over 50% from three. So as our power forward, he's shooting the ball. Carson Cooper as a center is a dog out there. Like they both fight for the ball. They both rebound the ball, but it wouldn't be go for it. Sorry, man.
No, no, go ahead. No, finish up.
I was just gonna say it wouldn't be the Michigan State Spartans. Me talking about the Michigan State Spartans without my favorite player on the team, and that's Cohen Carr, man. Like Cohen Carr
Okay.
is our wing and our three, and anybody who watches Scott Van Pelt at night, anybody who watches the top 10 on ESPN, Cohen Carr is a regular for his high flying dunks, man.
Okay.
That dude's not only the best dunker in college basketball, he might be the best dunker like in the world right now. That dude is a I don't can I F5?
If you want to, man, go for it.
He's a
No one's paying us.
fucking beast, man. No one's watching us. That's right.
Yeah.
He's a fucking beast, man. Cohen Carr on the wing can fucking throw it down, man. It's so
Okay.
fun, so exciting, and I will be there on Saturday when he fucking throws it down, like coming off the wing, and I'll be,
You'll be. We might see you on camera.
I'll be talking. I'll be
Are you
exactly.
gonna run under the court at all? You know,
When
you got
we win,
courtside seats, or do they allow you that close to the
dude.
action?
I mean, there's gonna be like 7 people in the arena, dude. So I don't
Wow, wow, and they'll be all in green probably.
the all
Uh,
green.
I know. I'm looking at what Cohen. Is that how you
Yeah,
say it?
Cohen Carr.
Colin Carr. Who clicking on his name, I did not expect that picture.
Oh yeah.
He sounds very white, but he
Yeah,
is
no,
not.
he's not.
But he's not. He's not at all. And
Yeah.
then all his little highlights are him dunking
Oh yeah.
on his
Oh, that
highlight
pic
yesterday.
I don't know what picture you're looking at, but like the one that I'm looking at is like,
Oh no, it's just a ESPN profile. It's very it's very
oh
professional.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No,
You're looking
the one I was just looking at though, it's on a scroll, but dude, it was midair.
okay.
He like, man, when he comes out, he's such a jumper. that he like, I mean, he is so close to either hitting his head or like the afro brushing the underside of that rim, man. Like
Okay. All right. At 6'6". I mean, so is this like a Miles Bridges type?
this is like the Miles Bridges type, but where Miles Bridges, like he's a probably a better jumper than Miles was,
Oh,
and
really?
Miles could
Because
get up.
Miles can get up.
Yeah,
Miles can go get it.
Cohen's problem is he can't shoot the fucking ball to save his life. But
Well,
it's
Miles couldn't either in college. He's gotten better.
yeah, I remember the Dan Dockich controversy where Dan Dockich was like, "Yeah, the reason why Miles Bridges isn't a draft pick is because he can't create his own shot, right?"
Okay.
And like,
Okay.
you know, but Cohen's problem, like Cohen's shot has gotten better this year, but but I mean, I think he's shooting like
Yeah, it's not pretty. It's like
yeah,
19%.
from three, but he'll still take a bunch. But like they're starting to have him like fake and try to go to the lane or fake and hit a mid range. But dude, that dude on the break, they're like
That's
they
his
call it
specialty.
they call it flight 55, man. That dude takes off.
Let me ask you, uh, what's Izzo's face every time Cohen goes to shoot a three? Do we
Oh,
cut to that?
we should. Could we
Okay.
like I mean, I feel like there's
I'm just
video
curious
on
what it.
yeah.
I'm
It's
imagining a very intense Izzo stank face.
you know what? For some reason, like he lets Cohen Carr shoot the shots. Like
Okay.
I think he thinks he's gonna make them.
Or
He
maybe,
don't he doesn't make them is the problem, you know? So like,
or in year
um,
30, whatever, Izzo's just like, yeah, go ahead, kid.
yeah,
You know,
yeah, go get him, kid. Like
go
I
get him.
guess it's like the give and take for everything else, you know?
Sure.
Like so he's like, I'm gonna let you shoot your shot. You're wide open. So here's the key to Michigan State, right? Like to beating Michigan State. This is what Nebraska did.
Okay.
Is they just like they just cram the lane, right? They back
Clog the
off the
paint.
shooters. Yeah, clog the paint, right? So the in that game, the dude who was guarding Cohen Carr, like Cohen Carr was wide open from the corner. The dude literally was in the paint,
Back. Yeah.
like
Okay.
backing down, right? You just don't let Michigan State drive to the hole. You don't let Michigan State rebound the ball. You send
Right.
five to the board to rebound. And if you can make your baskets, you're gonna beat Michigan State, especially if you can hit your threes. Michigan State's been in a lot of low scoring
Mm,
games this year where
okay.
nobody's been able to make their baskets. And so, I mean, that's really the key to Michigan State is like hit your threes and clog the paint. The other thing Michigan State can't do is they can't run a half court offense against a zone. So for
Okay.
teams that like want to like if you're playing man to man against them in a half court offense, they'll score enough points to beat you barely. But in the zone, they cannot create for themselves because they can't play that in and out game where they hit the threes.
So you've just basically said that we have zero chance on Saturday because Sprinkle doesn't play zone. We can't shoot threes. And I don't know how much of a concept of playing defense we have. We just gave up 81 to Purdue. Um, yeah. So I'm glad that you gave the report out there, and I'm sure Sprinkle has this info, but
But he doesn't
can
know how
we,
to.
can we take advantage of it?
Yeah. So
I
tell me about the UW team this year. Like that I know that like there was a dude last year who came in with Sprinkle from his like Division 1 4A
Oh
high
yeah.
school team that he came in from. But
Are you,
like
are you trying to put down Utah State, man? Come on now.
I mean, is that
With a great Osborough or whatever. Yeah,
yeah,
that was our
yeah,
that was our guy.
yeah.
Yeah, that didn't pan out so great. Uh, I will say this. All right, there's talent on our dogs. There's talent. They have been very very injury stricken. So Sprinkle's been running like a 6-man rotation
Oh
for
no.
most of the year, and then we get one guy back and immediately lose like two guys.
Oh
So,
no.
so it's been that kind of year where it's. I mean, they played Purdue within an 8-point game, and there's potential there. I'm just gonna say this isn't a slam dunk for Michigan State. Sparty's gonna have to work for it on Saturday. I still expect them to win, but you guys, Trust me. If you're going in
I'm
there thinking it's going to be a romp, it won't be.
oh no, I think it will be.
Okay. All right. That's what will be fun about
I'm
this.
trying
All
to
right.
look. I'm trying to look. Sorry about peeking down. I'm trying to look about because last year was a really close game, right? Like when you guys came to uh
Was it close? Yeah. What did we lose by 30?
well no, I think at like halftime you guys were holding tight. Like let me look real quick. Uh uh we're gonna see how well AI does in my pictures because I took some pictures of the TV, but it's not working. But like I think I don't know if you can pull it up.
I,
What
I I got you. I got you. Just
like the halftime score last year, I know like you guys were holding tight, right?
we're never doing this again.
Why not?
This hurts.
It's
42-13 at the
oh,
half. You
42 to
you
you guys I I didn't even think you guys scored that much. You guys scored 13 points at 42 to 13 at half last year.
It was a rude introduction, awakening. This was what, our third. I mean, we played UCLA and USC last year, but this was our third true Big Ten game, right? We played Maryland. We beat them by 6. We played Illinois, lost by 4, and then we went to play Sparty.
Yeah,
We were feeling pretty good.
yeah. I
Like,
appreciate
this Big Ten thing ain't too bad. We can hang. And then, Sparty was like,
Brandon.
nah,
Yeah,
kid,
yeah.
you're not ready. And then we
I mean,
went, we made the Michigan turn, right? And then went and played the Wolverines and lost by 16. And then we would only win 3 times after that the rest of the season.
I mean, all I can say was for a Spartan who lives in the Seattle area, that was a good day, dude. That
I
was a
bet it
good
was.
day.
Yes, yes. I got your screenshot. So I'm looking forward to this. I know we got to show it on the court. That's all I can say. There's nothing I could tell you. I will say this: if you're looking for when you're there on Saturday, it's
Yeah.
basically. I mean, there's like 4 Huskies that could potentially go off. All right, there's Zoom Diallo, our point guard, local kid from the Tacoma area. There's Hans, our German, who Hans can ball. Hans is going to give Kohler some problems. All right.
All right.
All right, Hans is 18 and 11 right
Okay.
now. He's shooting 39% from 3.
Oh, so you pick and pop type dude. He can stretch the floor.
Hans going pro. All
Yeah.
right.
All right.
Sprinkle can't stop that. Hans going pro. And then we got our former USC backcourt, Wesley Yates, who's a former Dog, transferred to USC, came back. And Desmond Cloud, who
Okay.
so these are the 4 guys you'd have to worry about if
All
it's
right.
gonna be.
Well, I'll
If it,
talk to Izzo.
I'm gonna flash the picture. I'm trying to decide if the picture of you and Izzo in the airport is gonna be the thumbnail.
Oh, that would be
And
wonderful. That's a wonderful day.
how did that interaction go when you ran into him?
Yeah.
Did you just jump his bones, or did
It
you?
was crazy, right? Like I'm on my way back to Seattle from Detroit. It was my birthday, right? It was my 50th birthday. And I'm sitting at the airport and I'm just sort of like, oh, it was the day before my 50th birthday. And I'm just like, zoning out, waiting for my plane to start boarding at the Detroit airport. And all of a sudden, look, and one of the Spartan assistant coaches comes by me. And I was like, I can, I got to
You smell
I can
success?
smell. Yeah. I was like, where there's like smoke, there's fire, right? And Izzo's the fire, man. So I look around and here comes Izzo, like right behind the assistant coach, and he's beeline. He don't want to see anybody.
You don't
And I
want to
was
talk to
like,
anybody.
he's like, get me the fuck out of here. And
Yes.
so he's like, and I was like, but it's me, right? And like,
And you had your hoodie on, right? You
and
had
I
your
have my Spartan hoodie on, man. I'm
Yeah.
like ready to go. And I'm like, coach, let me get a picture. Like, and I can
And
tell
it
you
And
my wife,
I'm picturing Izzo is probably in his head. He's like, "Oh dear God, not another one."
yeah, not another one. Like, don't make a scene,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
And my wife will tell you, like, I got a knack for seeing people at the airport and then like figuring them out, chasing them down, getting pictures. She hates it. She
Oh,
hates it.
I bet Shane hates that. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I got my selfie and I was like, "It's my birthday." And he walked off and it was done. You know? I was like, "Go green, man." He's like, "Go white." And he's
He was
gone.
like, I'm not sure what he's expecting me to do with that information.
That's it.
I
That's
should
it.
probably get out of here before this escalates.
It's like, "Gotta go." Hey, man, before we go though, I got 2 last names to throw out for you.
Okay.
Uh,
All right.
one of those is, Nick Sanders, right? Nick Sanders on the Michigan State basketball team, right?
Okay.
Nick Sanders is like he's gotten in 8 games so far. He's 2 for 4 from three-point line, right?
Okay.
But but what's special about Nick Sanders is he's our human victory cigar, man. He is like when he gets in the game, it's all about
Why does he look like Barry? Oh dear. Oh dear.
because Nick
Oh
Sanders is
dear.
Barry's kid, man. So
Okay.
like it's worth noting, man. Last year we had Tom Izzo's kid on the team, we had
Oh yeah.
Steve Smith's kid on the team, and we had Barry Sanders' kid on the team. This year it's just Nick Sanders, but like when Nick Sanders gets in the game, it's it's
It's night night for the
it's night
opponent.
night for UW. Yeah.
Barry got a lot of kids too, low key. Barry got like
I
four or
think
five
there
sons.
yeah, 4 or 5 of them. There was a nice documentary
I saw
about
that.
Barry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah, that
nice.
was good.
Yeah.
Okay. All
I
right.
made
So
I made Atticus come watch it with me. He's like, "Why am I doing this?"
it's like I don't care at all about
Uh, uh,
this
but the
program, this
second
one.
the second name I gotta throw out, man, is a deep appreciation for the UW community for some beef stew, man. Like without beef
Yeah.
stew, dude, beef stew is balling this year for the
I
Pistons,
know.
man.
You just saw you drop what, 31 in a game?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was like the only he was like the sixth man who was starting because Cade's hurt, Jalen's hurt,
Right.
Tobias is hurt. But like, dude,
Bias.
like I could tell you for like the past 5 years, I was asking for beef stew to be cut from the Pistons, man. I was like, dude, throw that back to UW, man. Like, no way. But you know what? Beef stew's having a year, man. So I just wanted to say thank you to the UW community.
Beef Stew is your only connection to old school Detroit Pistons basketball. All right, he's the only guy that would have fit right in with Lambeer and company.
He is Mahorn, dude.
He's Rick Mahorn, yeah,
He develop a jump shot, man. What he'll do.
and he developed a jump shot. I remember when he was working on that at UW, and we were like, "Why you can't hit the front of the rim, dude? Don't do that. That's not where you're supposed to be at. Get under the basket and do your thing." I know that was Isaiah Stewart coming here was one of the wildest, like out of nowhere, because he was like a top 15 recruit at the time. He's coming out of New York, and
Yeah,
Hopkins, had a shitty program, and he was like, "Yeah, that's where I want to go."
yeah. He could play the
Right?
Boeheim zone, and it was a thing.
God,
I think the only other thing you and I have in common, dude, is Jeremy Bernard, man. Like, we both got
uh,
screwed by Jeremy Bernard, man. Like, I mean,
that should be an Instagram page.
it
I
feels
got
good. Dude.
screwed by Jeremy Bernard.
Dude, half the
He's
world would be on that, man.
I mean, half the world. Dude's looking like he's gonna be a first round pick, maybe
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
out of
I mean,
Bama.
yeah, you know. Love the transfer portal.
Good God. Uh, well, speaking of famous sons, we got Brandon Roy's kid
Oh,
on our squad. As
oh,
a
you do?
Brandon Roy Jr. or whatever. Yeah, dude. We're
Is he
getting,
playing basketball for you guys? Or is he
uh,
like,
he would be our victory cigar
yeah,
if the moments happened and were appropriate. He would be that guy. I think it happened once. Let's see. Yeah, he's gotten into 2 games.
oh,
Yeah, BJ. Yeah, BJ Roy. Yeah.
I mean,
I tell you how old I'm getting. Jamal Crawford's kid is at Rainier Beach. I don't know. Have you
I
seen
know.
JJ Crawford?
I haven't seen him play. I've read about him though a little bit.
He and Tyron Stokes or whatever over
Yeah,
there at Beach. It's like, damn, man. I remember watching Jamal in high school play
dude.
O'Day, and here we are.
I remember when I was at Michigan State and Mateen Cleaves was a senior in high school and me and my buddy going to watch him
Wow.
play in a high school game. I mean, there's so like, right? We're getting old, man. There's so many of
I
these. Like, I
know.
saw that dude in high school, man. I saw that dude in high school. I remember watching Amoni Bates play Chet Holmgren in high
Oh
school.
yeah.
There,
Oh
like
wow. Yeah.
that wasn't that long ago. But like, you think about like
The
somebody
Amoni
didn't.
Bates story. There's one that needs to be a documentary. Where's that kid?
Ooh, that's a 30 for 30, man, for
That's a 30
sure.
for 30 right there.
Man,
I don't know. That kid's story is wild. I like,
wild, dude. Wild.
where's
Like,
Mateen at these days?
oh,
He's coaching. Any coaching?
Mateen is out of jail,
Oh, that's
and
right. He went to jail. That's
he
right.
went to jail. He showed up on video chasing someone out, some lady out the hotel room, and then he didn't, and then but he
That's
shows up.
right.
He's at Michigan. He's at every Michigan State game, man,
Well,
thumping.
well, so that brings up the key question. Will Paul Davis be there on Saturday? But you might be not be the loudest person in the room.
I
So
mean, Paul had a bad game. He hasn't played in 30 years, but he had a bad game that last game, man.
I love Izzo, who's like, yeah, that's Paul. I'll talk to him. He'll be like, yeah, sorry, coach. I got a little wound up. He's like, he's still a knucklehead. He was a knucklehead 25 years ago. He still is now. Whatever.
The best part is he's like, as he's like getting kicked out, he like sort of takes a semi bow and then he sits down and he's drinking his twisted tea. I was like, dude, it's always the twisted tea, man. It's always that twisted tea, dude.
So Sparty, Izzo likes his boys. Got a little edge. Got a little edge to him.
Yeah,
That's what.
yeah,
That's what
and
he's been missing. He's been missing
yeah,
his Miles Bridges, his Zebo,
yeah. Oh
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
He's missing somebody with that little Draymond.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
What
for
happened
sure.
there? What did he get? Is he just like I can't recruit these hood kids anymore or whatever?
I mean, I think he stopped recruiting. Like, so here's the thing about the Spartans this year, right? Here's how I think about my Spartans this year. It's like everything that happens is prep for next year, right? They're going to lose a
Okay,
couple of seniors. They're going to lose Kohler and they're going to lose Carson Cooper next year. But they have like a top 3 recruiting class coming in next year where
okay,
they have a 5-star Ethan Taylor and they have like they have like 3 other 4-stars coming in. Like combined with what they have right now, Cohen Carr will be a senior next year.
your boy.
Another year. Jeremy Fears, like this is a like we're a Sweet 16 team maybe this year, depending on our draw,
Okay,
but we can lose any game, right? Next year, we're a
special.
national. I think next year we're like, I mean, remember, like Izzo was all about, I'm not done until I win my second national championship, right?
Which was
So
gonna be my last question to you is like how much longer does the goat continue to coach?
he has not shown any signs of slowing down. He also has not shown any signs of like grooming next, right? And so
Right.
it makes me think that he's probably got 3, maybe 5 years. I think he's like, I don't, he's been at Michigan State. I was looking this up, right? He's been the head coach at Michigan State since the 95-96 season. So 30
Wow.
years, right?
Wow. Yeah.
He was Judd Heathcote's assistant coach for 7 years before that, right? So he's been there for 37 years. Like, so how much longer does he have? I really think like he definitely seems to like he doesn't seem to be going anywhere anytime soon, right? And so I feel like he's going to be dragged out kicking and screaming, and he's got
Yeah.
so much tenure and so much credibility at
Oh, he's
the other
untouchable there.
yeah,
Almost
he's
done.
almost untouchable. And the other thing about Tom Izzo is he's figured out a way to coach in the new transfer portal NIL
Yeah,
in
that's true.
NIL years, and like most coaches haven't like figured it out. They left. Um, Tom's figured it out. He's built a culture of kids sticking around. He's figured out how to get them paid, and have the kids stay. The kids who are
Stay. Yeah.
transferring out, they make a mutual decision, like Xavier Booker,
Yeah.
your boy. Madi Sissoko,
Yeah.
like, you know, they're going to make an agreement that it's time to go, be better somewhere else. But the other kids, he's built that culture of just like what it is to be a Spartan dog, man.
It's beautiful, man. And Izzo strikes me as a guy who's like, ain't anything else I'm gonna do in life. This is it. I don't want to go sit and do the Saban deal and be on College Game Day or anything like that. This is it.
This is it, man.
He's good with that as long as he can function.
Yeah. And as a fan and as an alumni, man, love him to death. I don't know
Yeah.
why the fuck anybody would want to play for him, man. It's got to be torture to play for him, man. The way he goes after his players, the way like,
Yeah.
but it's always mutual respect, right? No matter what, you see, there's a give and take, there's a respect with the players, all those things. But
Yeah.
but thank goodness for Tom Izzo, man.
You have to have that behind the scenes, right? I know we see the fiery side on the post side, but he will always have their backs, no more than anybody else. Even when they mess up, he's going to be there 100%. But you have to know that behind the scenes, that's relationship building at its best. That you can, in those moments, be able to get after those kids, and they're not fleeing for the portal at the end of the year. So
That's right.
I think that's what Sprinkle would like to be.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, that philosophy didn't work for me as like a soccer coach of 12-year-olds, but
you
for Tommy it works.
They're just not tough enough. They're just not tough enough, man. That's what that is. Put them in the portal.
Well, man, maybe we can have a conversation after the game. We can hopefully
follow up. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully, like, we don't keep you guys in the game like we did last time, right? Like, I mean, if you guys got 13 points at halftime, something went really bad for the Spartans, man. So, like,
my prediction.
What's your prediction?
Huskies 68, Spartans 65. There it is.
All right.
Hans Steinbeck hits a 3 at the buzzer. What you got?
My prediction is 72-58 Green.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Nope.
There's no reason not to think that.
I think we can all take the prop bet that nobody's scoring 100 points in this game.
The under, over-under, got to be 75.
It's got to be. Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly.
All right, brother. Well, it was good. Appreciate you hanging out with me, talking a little basketball. Yeah, we'll try to see if we can schedule something, do a little follow-up after the game. Yeah. That should be fun.
Yeah. We got to get Tim on here, man, because like if I'm going to be talking smack and rubbing it in your face, dude, I need to be double fisted.
We can double fist you. That's fine.
I love it, dude. Thank you for having me on, man. This was such a fun conversation. Like I said, I've been waiting for a year for this, man. So
I know. I'm glad we finally made it happen, man.
Yeah.
On a very Seattle Sunday-ish. Just gloomy out there, but you know what? So you'll have a good time. Don't get yourself kicked out of the arena next Saturday. You and Paul Davis don't, sit on opposite ends of the court.
My goal is not to be that meme, dude. I just don't want to be that meme.
Yeah, I don't want you to be it either.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, appreciate you, brother.
Man. Love you, dude. Go green, man.
Always, man. Go purple, man. I don't know what is our.
Go home, dude. Go home. Go purple.
I don't even know. I don't know. Go bow down. Go Dogs.
Isn't it like? Don't you have to like do something like this?
There you go. There you go.
Go. Yeah.
Jameis Winston, that W.
Yeah, Jameis Winston. All right, I'll talk to you, dude. Thank you.
All right, man. This has been another episode of the Bench Talk Sports Podcast. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.